being in there. Hello guys, we're at the dentist. So obviously this is a dentist school, but the thing is, it's like, I don't know if anybody knows, but one of the mums that had her child taken, they tried to use his teeth, saying that she didn't look after his teeth. Now the thing is, the child had acid reflux because he had cerebral palsy, and it wasn't actually the mother's fault, and social looked at it really different. So I was really struggling about coming into the dentist, thinking, you know, is it going to cause me issues, blah 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 blah. Yeah, go on then and have a look and a bit run round. But you know, I've had so many people around there and it was so nice. And obviously I've got one tooth where Shiloh's got a little bit of, it's from the EDS side, but it's where we move our jaws. So with EDS people, we've got full movement of our jaws. Look. Hello there, Claire. Can you get down off the bench, dude? So obviously I've just had 4 or 5 people all around me and things like that. But it's different. It's different. It's different. What's not fair? You can't climb on the bench. You can't stand on it. But the thing is, as well, is this is where the social workers come from. This is where the judges come from. This is where the solicitors come from. The barristers come from. They all start in university. You know, Bristol is one of the biggest law universities, and we've got a massive big law university here. But this is how you educate people. This is how you train people. So that's like 10 more people in here that have just been brought in to understand some of the signs and symptoms of EDS when dealing with children. But the thing is, here, they're brilliant with them. They've got the time to. And it's not just about profit. It's about learning. People, there's a red tape there for a reason. So if I was you, go under the 2 tapes quickly, because it will probably be about the trees. Go under and then go through. Go under. It will just be to protect the trees. I'll go around the other side. Make sure you're under it. It's closed off for a reason. So we're just literally taking some time out in the woodlands just to give the boys a bit of a run around and things like that. But obviously my trauma comes with the fact that dentists can't detain me. Even social workers can't detain me. Firemen can't detain me. But police officers can. And this is where the battle and the fight starts, because these are people that can, whether I'm a criminal or whether they think it's mental health, whether it's trauma. Like the other day with the police officer that tapped on my window, he was already scouring around looking in my car. It's like, no, I'll drive off, mate. And as I've told them, I will not stop for the police now. And I will not stop for the police now. Unless I have caused a criminal offence, and that means I freaking murdered somebody, hit somebody, caused some form of child abuse. There's no reason whatsoever for any of this. And I've never done any of that. So, don't, dude. It's quarantine for a reason, mate. Don't. It's probably the trees. The tree's probably going to be falling down. And they won't want you in that area. Look. So there is a reason. I wouldn't, mate. I've just told you. Straight through. Straight through. So, yeah. It's very, 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 very clear that my issues are all over whether or not somebody has that empowerment to detain me and make me do something that I don't want to do, or hand my children over in the way at the hospital, at Milo Hospital, where the police officer literally said, and I said to him, like, really? If I want respite, mate, I'd go on holiday. And we were going on holiday anyway. We were going snowboarding, you know, so... Anyway, the more people I talk to about the system, because everyone asks me what that is on my head. No, not in here, because that's going to be a bit of an issue. No, it's got nails in it. It's got nails in it. Yeah, I tell you what, it'd be a good little space to make a little den down there. So anyway, this is the library that all of the students study in to decide their area of expertise. But obviously, as with everybody, they find it difficult already that Elijah wants to be able to fly a plane, be an astronaut, play music, and be an army man to protect the Queen. He can be whatever he wants to be. Do you know what I mean? He can do whatever he wants to do. I won't know until he's older. He might choose to be a dentist for all I know. But like with the MPs at the moment, they're having a bit of a problem about them making extra money because it's illegal for an MP to have an extra job. But there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. There really isn't. Army do it. When we were army wives, we would own property while renting our army property. Most army people do this. Most army people go into their army quarters or stay in the block, and they buy and rent properties out while they are in the army. Hence why by the time somebody becomes a warrant officer, they have 4 or 5 or 6 properties. Donald Trump came to teach people about property. That's what he was. He was a property specialist. And, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with having multiple sources. It's the tax man that doesn't like it. It's the bloody tax man. They call them entrepreneurs. So anyway, we're off out. Elijah wants to go to an army museum today. I've got one sulking over there. So catch you later.